Well, for today's adventure, we're going to Kilmarnock Deadwater near Woodstock. It's in the woods over on the Grafton side of things, and it's about a 3-kilometer deadwater from what I can figure, and we're going to check out and see what we can find. It's also across from Gibson Falls or Kilmarnock Falls, if you know where that is. Gibson Mill Stream, a conservation project undertaken for the perpetuation of North American waterfowl resources, constructed in 1979 by Ducks Unlimited Canada, with cooperation of the province of Brunswick and local landowners. Funds for development were generously donated by the Massachusetts Division of Fisheries and Wildlife in memory of Joseph W. Lund of Duxbury, Massachusetts. Interesting. Well, I'm here at Kilmarnock Deadwater. I'm going to take a little paddle and see what I can find. It's a bit of a breezy day, which might be good for the flies, but might be hard to get back. Hopefully the current will balance that out. But other than that, it's a beautiful sunny day. Well, welcome to the Kilmarnock Deadwater. The wind's in my favor right now, pushing me down through the deadwater, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult on the paddle back, but I'll enjoy it while I can. It's keeping the bugs off. So far I've seen a hawk, a couple of ducks just went by. Took some video of that. And now I'm just kind of easing down through the deadwater on the winds. See what I can find. I think I'm going to have my work cut out for me paddling back against the wind, but these boats handle pretty good in the wind, so. Well, I've made it to down past the camps on the straight stretch. Only got here in about 40 minutes, I think it took me from when I put in. So pretty quick with the wind at my back. Going to be a lot longer going back. I'm assuming it'll take at least probably an hour and a half to get back against the wind. So now I'm cutting across wind, but going into a narrower channel, so hopefully it'll be a little more interesting and a little more protected from the wind. Just saw some geese, saw a few more ducks. It's pretty quiet out here actually with the wind, but hoping for the best. Maybe once we get back off of this main channel and back into the narrows where it's more forested, might be more interesting. Let's see what we can see there. I really haven't had to paddle much yet. Actually, I gotta go against the wind here, so that'll give me a good test if it gets the wind. Well, I'm assuming to turn around because it's too narrow to even turn around here soon. The alders are getting pretty thick. Let's see if we can get to the trees here. Let's see if I can get a tree line where the stream comes into the Deadwater. It's not bad if it stays this wide, but it looks like it's getting narrower. Come up to the trees. So if I can find a place to get out, I might get out and have a snack. If not, I guess I'm staying in the boat. But I am coming up to the trees, so there must be some ground there. I'm surprised I haven't hit any beaver dams. I guess you don't need a beaver dam if you have a Deadwater now. So, Mom's dried tomato, Parmesan cheese, and macaroni from Kayak is what I'm having for lunch today. If I can stand the black flies long enough. I'm kind of hungry actually. But always make sure you check the fire index and make sure you're out of the wind and are as cautious as possible when lighting any kind of fire this time of year. Well, it's almost done. It says it's got to sit for 12 to 15 minutes after it's done. So to save time, I'm going to put it back in the bag, put a timer on, get back in the boat and start back. And then in 15 minutes I'll eat it in the boat. Hopefully out in the breeze where there's less flies. It smells really good though. So, I'm eating my lunch as I go. Got my water. I'm trying to pick out where the wind's not hitting the water. Like on the edges where it's going over top of the water, which hopefully will cut down on the wind that I have to fight against. It's pretty constant. Not too bad though, the boat goes pretty good. Might be a little bit harder when I get out in the main open channel. I spooked a family, a female duck and probably about 10 ducklings. All the ducklings went into the grass except for one, and the mother flopped away in the water pretending she had a broken wing to get me away from the ducklings. But there's one poor little unfortunate duckling that tried to follow the mother across the other side of the channel. So, oh, something just came up out of the water there, a fish. So the mother looped back around after I went by, and I'm hoping the other duckling will find its way back to where they were. That would be unfortunate. So, just fighting against the wind on the corners that are strictly into the wind. It's not even too bad if I'm going straight into the wind. It's when I'm at an angle, you gotta fight it. The drop skeg in this boat is amazing for that. It keeps the boat straight for the most part in all kinds of conditions. But it makes it harder to turn if you're in that wind too. Actually, it's not too bad. I have to paddle the whole way. I'm actually making good time because of it. Well, that's it for Kilmarnock Deadwater. It was a great trip, a real big workout on the way back against the wind, but I got here in about the same amount of time because I had to paddle the whole time. If I didn't, it would flip me around. Really hard to take pictures of ducks and eagles and stuff with the wind, but I got here in a good time, got the boat packed, and as you can see, there's a ton of black flies, so I'm getting out of here. Thanks for joining me.